We're going to talk about solving quadratics or finding the roots of quadratics. So we've been doing all this practicing with factoring. Well, what was factoring really for? It was so that we had a system where we could solve these. So if I'm looking at v squared minus 7v plus 10 equals 0, definitely looks like the kind of things we know how to factor, and so factoring is the first step of this. Can we think of something, at least this is a guess and check factoring, can we think of something that multiplies to 10 but adds to -7? So we'll set up our parentheses, like what did it look like before we FOILed? So I'd say -5 and -2 definitely adds to -7 and multiplies because they're both negative to +10. So here's where the last little solving bit comes in. Notice what we really have here is this quantity multiplied by this quantity. So if I have two numbers multiplied by each other and the answer is 0, what do I know about one of those two numbers? One of those two numbers has to be 0. If I did 0 times anything, I'd get 0. If this one was 0 times anything, we could get 0. So there's two different ways we can make this work. Either this one could equal 0, or this one could equal 0. And so here's where our two solutions will come from. If I set both my factors equal to 0, and then after that it's pretty easy, add 5 to both sides to get v by itself. So either this one is 0 or v minus 2 was 0, and we end up with two solutions, v equals 5 and v equals 2. So if we put either of these two numbers back into our original equation, it would make the whole thing equal 0.